This is John from Switzerland, and this is my look back at 2020. 2020, what a year. For many, many people, unfortunately, a very challenging year, a very stressful year. Well, for me, it was it was a very interesting and educational year. Mhm. It started right away at day one, New Year's Eve, and my very first Zoom meeting with Professor Jeremiah and Doc Hatfield. I learned a Zoom meeting is not a live stream someone does and you are only watching and you can join by chat, but that you also are live, or yeah, that you also have to turn on your camera, and so that means you have to be dressed properly. And yes, Professor, I was dressed, but not properly. So yeah, that was my first Zoom meeting ever, and it was really fun. Yeah, and as I said, educational. So, and the year went on like that. So, yeah, so I will remember this year always as the back to the roots year. 2020 showed me how important it is to make sure that you gaze on the really important things in life, that you slow down, that you also do maybe some downsizing in your life by any means. And so this year for me was a year I learned that it is really important to spend much more quality time with very good friends, with friends you can learn from, with friends you really feel comfortable with. And so I had several meetings this year with my soulmate Lester, Sir Redcoat's Return. And also during the summertime, I visited in the eastern part of Germany to strangers. So I never met them before. I only knew them from YouTube, watching their videos, and we just exchanged a few mails, a few messages on Instagram and so on. And then I decided, okay, hey, I'm going to visit you too for 3 days, I think it was, at the end of July. Yep. And that was very exciting for both sides. And yeah, but once again, the pipe showed strangers can become friends, maybe even best friends in no time. So yeah, that was the only connection, and meanwhile there are many more connections between us. And yes, this pipe, this ebony pipe, was a gift from one of the two guys, and it's almost like a mortar pipe, but much more heavier than a mortar pipe. So that's why I don't use and don't need a pipe rubber bit, because it's too heavy to clinch it and to hold it for a long time. So yeah, and in it, one of the two tobaccos that impressed me the most this year, Peterson Special Reserve 2020. That's a really nice aromatic tobacco, but not heavy aromatic, or no, but really a nice Virginia Burley mix. I have to take a look here. Yes, Virginia Burley, a little bit Black Cavendish, and I think flavored with a nutty almond, whatever flavor, but really very mild. And the second tobacco, which impressed me very much this year, is the Amphora Kentucky. Wow, what a blend. So, really, if you do like the HH Bold Kentucky, but this one is too strong for you or too harsh or whatever, try this. This is the smoother version of the HH Burley Kentucky. Maybe it is the rest of what they get when they cut the flake slices. Who knows? But no, I think that's really the milder version of that HH Bold Kentucky and a very nice smoke, not only after a very heavy meal, like the HH Bold Kentucky. So I can smoke this practically the whole day, except from early in the morning maybe. So, but yeah, two tobaccos that impressed me the most. And many people, this beautiful pipe, and yeah, the other three I accidentally purchased this year. Yeah, pipe acquisition disorder. Yeah, guilty. Mm. The pipe went out. And highlight was also a personal highlight for me was my Christmas special giveaway at the end of November, together like always with Mike from Bishop's Pipes, but also this time with Jack the Piper and Larry Blackett, who really excelled themselves by producing so beautiful tampers. Yeah, and that really impressed me because I know for those guys the year has been very challenging, but they never hesitated only a second when I asked, hey, may I ask you for your support for this giveaway for other people, for to bring a light of hope, a flame of joy, whatever to them. And they both were immediately, yeah, sure, we are in. And that really impressed me. So, and that shows um, a little light is more powerful, or even a little light is so powerful to kill the biggest darkness around you or around the world. And so that's what keeps me going year after year. Good always wins about or over the evil. Yeah. And I apologize for millions of grammar mistakes and nonsense I talked in my videos here with my broken bush English. So please feel free to always correct me down in the comments, and the one who corrected the most mistakes by the end of next year will win a pipe. Yeah, well, I'm really sorry. So I try to learn from the best. So please help me. That's when I'm excited or then I usually speak too fast, even in my mother tongue German, and then mistakes come. Yeah, so that pretty much is it. My look back at 2020, my last video this year for sure. And I wish you all a happy New Year's Eve, or I hope you all stay safe and healthy and happy until next time, next year. Bye, says John. Says John from Switzerland. And I didn't even had my drink, so